A refinery. Well, to me that pretty much sums it up. But to you, it's the sum total of thousands of component parts all working together, not least of which are miles and miles of hot pipes that have to be insulated. And for too long now, there has been only one pipe insulation option for much of it, calcium silicate. Until now, many felt they had no choice. Until now, you didn't have a better alternative. Until now, calcium silicate was seen as the most viable option. But now you do have a clear choice. Now there is a better option for pipe insulation. Now there's SturdiRock pipe insulation, a mineral wool insulation that's every bit as tough and strong and sturdy as calcium silicate. And it's made by Roxul, the high-temperature pipe insulation experts. Roxul SturdiRock is an ultra-high-density mineral wool pipe insulation made specifically for those applications where, until now, your only perceived option was calcium silicate. Not only does it possess superior durability, SturdiRock maintains performance characteristics typical of all Roxul mineral wool products, such as water resistance, non-combustibility, chemical inertness, and corrosion resistance. SturdiRock has been engineered for exceptional strength as well, able to withstand point loading from traffic or impact without damage. So, what are all the advantages of Roxul SturdiRock? Let's take a closer look. Compared to cutting calcium silicate, cutting Roxul SturdiRock is a breeze. Instead of needing to use this noisy, dusty, and cumbersome bandsaw, all you need to cut SturdiRock is this. Clean, precise cuts are made quickly and easily at the point of installation for a completely professional result. Installers no longer need to carry the section to the bandsaw, put on the appropriate protective gear, cut it, and then carry it back. In the time that takes, SturdiRock installers are already on to the next section. Installers can save tremendous amounts of time and energy, reduce the amount of waste due to miscuts, and get more done in a day. Contractors can finish jobs in less time and reduce labor costs. Owners can be up and running sooner, increasing productivity. All because you're able to use this to cut Roxul SturdiRock, rather than having to use that to cut calcium silicate. Using SturdiRock can also increase cost savings in the long run because it's a more efficient insulator than calcium silicate. Data confirms that SturdiRock reduces heat loss at standard operating temperatures. For example, a horizontal pipe application operating at 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit would require 4.5 inches of calcium silicate to achieve a surface temperature below the commonly accepted 140 degrees Fahrenheit. By comparison, 4 inches of SturdiRock would accomplish the same result. At the same operating temperature, 4 inches of SturdiRock delivers an approximate 10% savings in energy usage in terms of heat loss, compared to the same thickness of calcium silicate. That means in these high temperature applications, you can actually use less insulation and still achieve greater energy efficiency when using Roxul SturdiRock. And because the thickness is reduced, there would be an additional savings in jacketing material costs. Like all Roxul mineral wool insulation products, with SturdiRock, the thermal value you install is the thermal value you can count on year after year. For years, calcium silicate's main claim to fame was the fact that you could walk on it. And for years it was true that calcium silicate was the only insulation that could legitimately make that claim. Until now. Roxul SturdiRock is engineered to deliver exceptional compressive resistance and strength. So much so that you can walk on it, just as you would on calcium silicate, without fear of causing damage. SturdiRock's unique mineral wool composition also enables it to absorb physical shocks without incurring damage. Bending without breaking, so to speak. Calcium silicate, on the other hand, is much stiffer and more brittle, potentially making it more susceptible to damage. It isn't uncommon to expect damage during delivery and installation. SturdiRock is also highly resistant to water, so it can get wet without sustaining any damage. That's a claim calcium silicate can't make. It wicks up water, which makes it heavier and causes the material to dissolve and break down. Calcium silicate is not the easiest product to install. In fact, the larger diameter sizes are manufactured in quads, so that in reality, each section involves 4 installation steps. Not the most efficient system. Roxul's SturdiRock is made in single pieces for smaller diameter pipe and half sections for larger diameter pipe. Installation is quick and easy, so obviously jobs can be completed in less time compared to calcium silicate. And Roxul SturdiRock is much cleaner to work with than CalSil. Dust in the air, on tools, and on clothing is practically unavoidable when cutting and working with calcium silicate. But with Roxul SturdiRock, dust is virtually non-existent. Not only does the job get done faster, it also gets done in a cleaner environment. We've been able to demonstrate the many advantages and benefits of Roxul SturdiRock over calcium silicate. We've shown that it's so much easier to handle and cut, and how that saves time and money. That it has excellent compressive strength to absorb physical abuse without being damaged. That it is resistant to water. And how it installs faster and can contribute to a cleaner work environment. So the next time you have miles and miles of hot pipe to insulate, or a section of existing pipe to maintain, remember that you now have a better alternative. And that alternative is Roxul SturdiRock.